This episode of Mid-Ohio Rock Show is brought to you by Two Cousins Pizza Company. Located at 103 North Main Street in downtown Mansfield, Two Cousins offers the best pizza, subs, and stromboli in the area at family-friendly prices. Check out their website at twocousinspizzaco.com.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Mid-Ohio Rock Show. I am Tommy Barnes. We want to thank our good friend Heather, the bartender extraordinaire at the clubhouse, for allowing us to film here on their balcony. And as you can see with our backdrop here, we're getting ready for the final Friday concert series in downtown Mansfield at the Brickyard.
There went the sticker.
There went the sticker. We're going to get to that here in just a moment. But just it's been a blast of a summer. We've been able to film a lot of great bands over the summertime, putting them on our show for Rock Show. And one of the cool things, we're working towards 100 episodes, which will be featuring a little bit later on this year in November. And if I could really go back to, I want to say episode 1. Were you on that thing,
yeah,
if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah. I think it was the first one,
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, a real pleasure to bring in the grown-up version of Chase Beaire to the Mid-Ohio Rock Show. Well, Chase, I tell you what, dude, it has been a really extraordinary summer, getting to see a lot of the cool things that you did. And I want to just take a few steps backwards, I guess, and talk about the opportunity I had, thanks to you and your family, for asking me to get on the stage of the Renaissance Theater and do something for your CD release party. So if you would, talk a moment about that evening.
Yeah, so pretty much it was great. It went wonderful. A lot of people came and donated their time and just came to support. And so, I totally appreciate that. And but yeah, so it went well. I released a new single, and just nothing but good words to say, good things to say all around, because it really kind of opened my eyes. I mean, my eyes were already open to it, but helped to make it clear that there are people that do care and want to support your art and your music, and want to show that. And I had people, there was friends that I had that were going to see big name acts in Columbus and Cleveland that night and stuff, and there was graduation parties going on everywhere, and I had a bunch of people ditch all their plans to come to that. So it was super kind of touching to me to have that kind of happen. So
it's one of those things that truly you could use the words humble and gratifying when that happens. And You just mentioned a second ago people that helped you out, and I want you to touch on that a moment, because a good friend of mine, and of course yours, is Michael Miller with the Renaissance Theater. And Michael has been a backbone of your career here, especially over the last year. Maybe describe part of that process.
Yeah, so what had happened pretty much with that was so I finished my senior year of high school, and that was right here, actually, next to where we're filming at Pioneers Performing Arts Academy. And one day my teacher, Ann Kurtzman, was talking to me, and she was like, hey, I have a flyer that I found for something that I think you might be interested in. It was called Young Entrepreneurs Academy. And so it was pretty much this year-long course that I got to work with mentors, and I got to write a business plan and create a business model for my music and what I wanted to do with it. And I got to present that to a bunch of investors, local investors, and they helped me out with advertisement, with some merch, and of course marketing and setting up the show at the Ren. And Mike Miller specifically was my mentor for, it was 10 weeks. We'd get together a couple hours every Tuesday, I think it was, and he would just help me work out my business plan and say okay, if you want to make this work, here's how you're going to have to do it. And so he was kind of and helping me out also with the Renaissance show. He was okay, we need something to tell them, okay, so yeah, I'm a guy playing music, but now I'm doing something, there's something physical, you can come to this show, it will happen. So he helped to really solidify that and make it happen.
Remember playing cards, remember calling dibs. The front seat of a car on long highway trips. Couldn't play by the rules never really did. All I was lost in the memories of a kid. Think mostly about the times I sat awake as a child beneath the sky. Let the light of the moon be my guide. And all I was lost in the blink of an eye. Wait for the bell of dawn to ring. Then that's where we will meet. Bloodshed audibly fill the street. We are ever young and free.
You know, one of the things that I know that you learned in the process was to be a better musician, and also the business aspect of what the industry
Right.
is about. And certainly you've grown with that. You know, so many times during Rock Show I've talked about your father, Tim Beaire, and you know, being able to follow in his footsteps a little bit and see what he's done over the years. One of the things that you and I chatted about, I think we were over City News Behind the Clothing, if
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
mistaken, doing our last interview together. When I look back at Encore, when I look back at Black Hole Gypsy, and then I look back at that evening that I saw you at City News, and I remember walking up to you and said, dude, where did that come from? Because it was such a different contrast to what you had done with those two early bands with your brothers and your buds.
Yeah, right. So, well, actually, this is fresh news, but my brother Riley is going to be actually joining me again, and we're going to be, he's going to be playing drums this time and doing some of my original music. So he's going to be hopping on the drum set and kind of taking that. So we're going to see where we can take that, you know, and kind of, I'm going to still stay solo at first, and then, you know, I might change some things up. Might break off into a separate project. I don't know yet, but you know, still riding that wave out. But
I think one of the things that you found out growing up with a musical family, just playing and being friends with a lot of great musicians around Mansfield, how important it is to branch off and do that. I'm very fortunate. I have two sons that both play, and I always told them, don't get pigeonholed into just playing with your guys. Play with anybody and everybody, and look what it'll do to your horizon.
Yeah, definitely. Like working with, I've worked with like a lot of great musicians thus far, and I will like continue to, you know, in the future. And yeah, it's like nothing but constantly just learning and growing and, you know, becoming.
Oh, I can never sleep without dark memories and dreams. And all my years of learning have fallen short. Now my heart is tearing at the seams. And I'm stuck at home again, and it's 3 a.m. and I'm so sick and tired of you lying to my face. Why can't you just believe in something more than just some big pain relief? Well, it's not that hard to see. Is where you're pushing me.
You know, one of the things that I guess I feel proud about, having known you for a number of years, is really helping you get shows at different places. I think back to North Central State College's Rockin' Ribs.
Yeah.
You guys getting a chance to play there. I think about even the Brickyard.
Yeah.
Your name has come up the last couple of years, and when we sat down last December, your name was right at the top of the list of guys I wanted to get on this stage back behind us.
Nice.
And you know, it really nowadays, it just takes a couple of YouTube videos, and really, you can put it on paper all day long, but when you
Right.
can see what an artist can do, and immediately Jennifer and Jamie were sold on the idea, let's book Chase, and here we are,
Cool.
literally
Yeah.
within a half hour, you're going to be up there doing your
Yep.
thing.
Yep. Yeah. It's thank you.
You're welcome.
for,
No problem.
Yeah, for that. But yeah, definitely. You know, continuing to grow and want to try to grow even more, and you know, and get out and around and come back, say hi, and go back again and do more, and you know, hopefully play the Brickyard again, maybe. So you know, that would be cool.
You know, it's kind of funny. A couple, 3 days ago, we'd have probably been sitting here in shorts and t-shirts.
Yeah,
That 90-degree weather finally went away.
Right.
Kind of a nice, cool fall night.
Right.
Hey, talk about this, man. I saw this on Facebook today. Brand new sticker you have out.
Other way, yeah.
Oh, this way.
Yeah, there you go.
Which way is the bee flying?
Right.
there we
you
go.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's the new logo I drew up, sitting in class
It's gonna
last
blow
year.
away.
Yeah, it's a windy day today, but yeah, sitting in class last year, I drew that up, and it's just it's a bee and the air symbol, like Beaire, so kind of play on words there.
Scientific.
But, right. That's the word.
Scientific is the word.
Yeah.
But once again, we're hanging out with Chase Beaire here at the Mid-Ohio Rock Show. Once again, thanks to Heather and the clubhouse for allowing us to basically kind of hang out on the balcony. You know, as this evening goes along, these balconies here are going to be packed with people enjoying your show. Coming up tonight as part of the Final Friday concert series, we've got 45 Spider out of Columbus and Third Degree Sideburn, kind of a rockabilly evening for the second half. But dude, I can't wait to see you on this stage here and doing your thing.
It will be fun.
It will be fun. Hey, I'm Tommy, he's Chase, and thanks for joining us for Rock Show. We'll catch you next time.
This song's called Here and Now. Don't run away, I'm right here. Don't try to run from your fears. We'll figure it out, figure it out. I know that there's no doubt. Yeah. I'm always hiding out on the edge of town. No one for miles and miles and miles trying to slow me down. My consequences are only fading out. All that is left for me is here and now. I don't want you to flee, so I keep fighting and fighting constantly. You can't be afraid, my darling. Just come along, so come along with me. I'm always hiding out on the edge of town. No one for miles and miles and miles trying to slow me down. are only fading out. All that is left for me is here and now. I'm always hiding out on the edge of town. No one for miles and miles and miles trying to slow me down. My consequences are only fading out. All that is left for me is here and now. All right, everybody, that's it for me. Once again.